Hey everyone, it's Monday, July 27th, and today I'm going to give you a book review of a book I possibly hate more than 20-page papers. Now, I don't own the book, and this is because I hate this book, but I saw that I was only doing books that I really like and would recommend others to read. But this is one book that I cannot feel good about telling people to read. And in my experience, people either love this book or hate this book. There's really no people who say they kind of liked it. And this book is A House on Mango Street by Sandra Cisneros. And I read this book when I was in 12th grade, and it might have been that I was too old when I read the book, because a lot of people who say they love the book read it when they were much younger, like in the 7th or 8th grade. You can read it at either age. It's fine for either age. The book is a series of vignettes, and they're all kind of related, and the more you read, the more you realize like who everybody is and how they're related to one another. The problem is, I don't like that. And I found it really distracting because they were like a page and a half, and by the time you finished it, there was nothing. Like, there was no continuation. It was a different character in the next chapter, in a different time, a different situation, and I kind of felt like I was playing a hard game of Sudoku where I didn't have the right amount of numbers to solve the problem. What else might have contributed to me hating this book incredibly is that instead of reading the book from start to finish, what my teacher did was she assigned us each one of the vignettes, and we were supposed to present it to the class. And I got a vignette that literally was like a paragraph long, and I didn't understand anything because it was in the middle of the story, so I didn't get anything before and I didn't get anything after. And we were supposed to read the whole book, but after the 5th story, I was so bored, I didn't even bother. I really just think that it's that book. I've read other books by Sandra Cisneros where it's not a linear novel. There's like short stories in it. I think it's called Women Hollering Creek. I had to read it for women's studies, and I really liked that one. So I don't think it's her writing style that I disagree with. I just think that A House on Mango Street sucked. And I'll probably be yelled at for saying so, but I did. It wasn't my thing. Would I recommend it to other people? Sure. I mean, my taste is not the only taste out there. I've been told, especially by girls, that they really like it if they read it at a 7th and 8th grade level. Boys, for some reason, hate it no matter what. And your children, if you have children, or you are a preteen, you'll probably have to read it in high school. It's one of those assigned books, probably because Sandra Cisneros was one of those leading Hispanic writers, and she's known for kind of like breaking the way for women. But yeah, that's my review. In order to counter my bad book that I reviewed, or in my opinion, a bad book, I'll give you some good news. I am now less than 100 pages away from finishing Dracula, so it's the final countdown. Okay. So yeah, and I'm working on a hat, a little beanie. You can kind of see it. Oh, it looks like the guy's wearing a hat. I'm using this like gradual color change yarn, and it's really cool because then I don't have to switch colors. And it looks like I did it on purpose, which I guess I did because I bought it because of that, but whatever. Oh, and you remember that huge list of books that I showed you guys? Just went on and on and on forever for like 15 pages. The pages were starting to rip, and the pencil that I had used to write the titles was fading, so I bought a book from Barnes & Noble, like a journal, and wrote them all over again. It took me 5 days of like writing for like 20 minutes each day. It was horrible, but I can show it to you. It has books on the cover, so I figured it was a good pick. Even though it says explore, and I didn't even notice when I bought it that it's a giant E, and it's like dreams, inspirations, ambitions, motivations. It doesn't really fit the purpose of the book, but I'm gonna say novel. But yeah, and on the inside it's pages upon pages upon pages of books. The red ones are the ones that I read. Get it? Red. And look what's conveniently number 3. Dracula. I will read it, I promise. I mean, I'm reading it. I will finish it. That's a better promise. And now I'm just rambling, so I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to tell you to have a nice week, and I will see you next Monday. Bye. Good. Today is Monday. We messed up. And another thing I really liked, I said, what? Where they're short stories and not one collective novel that, a linear novel. And, why did I say collective novel?